Alrighty, everyone. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Battle Brothers here as we are following along with the Dead Runners. Now, I promised in the last episode that I would have names for some of our new troops. I do, and I have them on my phone here. So, if you let me pull them up here, we have number 1. TBD shall be renamed as Cheros. Number 2. Damace the Hurricane is a level 2 who, actually, before I do this, let me see. So, I'm going to say no, we will not name this. Now, there was a request for someone who had a specific skill set and used a scythe called Jack the Ripper, requested by Jack the Reaper. So, instead of putting Damace in there, we're going to wait until we find someone who actually has the skills to take advantage of that, because I know that there is a scythe skill. I do not recall what it is, but it's not on this guy. So, you know, actually, it's maybe not a bad idea to see if we do have that on any of our troops. Like, for example, this Gravesman, which is a shovel skill, right? There's also a couple others that are related to that. I don't see any of them. So, like, Sling is a common one. Prisoner Rush is a shiv or dagger. So we'll just need to keep our eyes out for something like that. But in any case, which means that Damace will be named or renamed Blind Cougar the Hurricane. Two-handed rear, I think. Iron Lung is actually really good for a tank. And a massive HP. You know what? Maybe we could... two-handed? We'll see. We'll see. All right. That's a good sign. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you some resolve for right now, just because you probably need it, but we'll go from there. Next up, we need to figure out your perks. Now, 9 lives is good. True Believer, Kicking, Ambidextrous. You're probably not going to do any of that. You already have 76 health. You don't really need anything else in that department. Alternatively, we could give you Recover if you're going to be doing two-handed stuff, so maybe we do that. Aiden the Loyal, we still haven't figured out what we're going to do with him, so we're going to give him Gifted. So it's going to be a good hit there. Let's give a good upgrade here, and no. You know what? We need to take advantage of the good stuff here. So we'll pick the Fatigue. We can always get more HP. We can always get more Resolve. Well, Resolve is really good. We can always get more Initiative, but I think just to keep him as well as we can, that'll be good. So, in any case, we last left off at the town of Eisenholz. They're taking the hobbits to Eisenholz. They're taking the hobbits to Eisenholz. And I blame you, whoever reminded me of that. I forget your name off the top of my head, but that will never get out of my head. So, great, there we are. We can find a location or return an item. So we are going to return an item. So it's 330 crowns. We already looked at all the people that were available for hire. There are some really good troops. We just don't have the money for it, unfortunately. So, I mean, that is what it is. Let's see. Butcher's Fillet. I think Butcher's Fillet has something to do with Poacher's Arm. There's some stuff there that I don't actually know about, but that's probably a me thing more than anything. Oh, I do not want to fight these guys in the... whatever. It's gonna suck. But it does look like their biggest concern is a brigand rabble. So I'm thinking we're just going to wait here. Try and get the dog. We're gonna wait. Okay, you missed. That's fine. Yeah, I kind of understood that. Let's just hold off for now. We'll shield up. Or not shield up, but spear wall up. See what they do. I doubt they'll do much, but I would really like to hit those shots at least. I think I hate murky water the most just because it's slow. Like, really, that's the only reason. And it's nighttime, so that is good. That dog has survived a lot. The GNL returns apparently just not very effective at shooting, which I get. So no big deal there. All right, this dog has missed 7 shots in a row, I think. Something like that. Nice, that guy's down. Wait until we have any... Oh, come on, don't... 5% chance. Goodness, I don't think I've ever hit a 5% chance in my entire life. Could be wrong. I could be wrong, but... Ooh, cut artery, that's good for me. Nice. Well done. Excellent. Perfect, these guys are now running. Let's try and do our darndest here to keep these guys close. Nice job. Oh, they both missed. Crazy. Nice. All right. So at this point, I feel like we probably just let it go. Not really sure there's much else to do. Unless we can get in there. Oh, there's another guy there. Oh, that's the slinger, right? I totally forgot about the slinger. Yeah, I'm just going to let him go. Kind of a waste of time just to take all that, but 330 crowns is now ours, which is great. Let's go collect the pay. And see if there's anything else here. I highly doubt it. That's okay. Not a big deal. How are we doing on food and tools? Food and tools very low. Tools are a little bit expensive. Not great. But how's the food? Food is actually pretty cheap. We'll take that. And then, you know, quality wood. I feel like we have a consistent tendency to find that places are rebuilding. So that's always good. Next up, we'll go to Hatland. And Hatland hopefully should have a little bit more of a... Oh, training experience. Nice. Very nice. Brigands 12. Lots of bandit rabble. Okay, well, if they attack me, that's fine. I'm not really that concerned about it. All right, hunting beasts. This is what we want. Oh, no. 400 hunt down what terrorizes. Okay, cool. I was gonna say terrifying nightmares because that's a thing of which I should be concerned. So concerned that I'm gonna buy extra nets at a ridiculous markup. See, what was that? That was over here. 11 Noxerers. Okay, follow me. I think we could probably deal with them, but we may take a little bit more damage than I'd like. And I would much prefer to get some support either from a roving band of troops or, you know, nothing at all, honestly. It's not great. Not a great spot. There we go. Perfect. And it does look like we may be able to catch up with these guys right here. Trading caravan. Oh, interesting. A caravan guard, or a caravan hand, and some guards. Oh, this is going to be all sorts of fun. Who'd they lose? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, this is going to be so interesting. The rabble. Move forward, gentlemen. All right, these guys. So the caravan guards do appear to be untouched, which is good. Nice. All right. So we are going to need to push forward relatively quickly. These guys are, well... Oh, they're attacking each other. This is a whole new ball game. Did I say bald game? I think I said a whole new bald game. I am sincerely sorry to anyone who is, you know, bald. I actually think I don't think I'd look half bad bald. My wife disagrees, but I think my egg would be okay. You know. I think the only weird part is that you know how people have like that thing on the back of their head. Sometimes it's like flat, sometimes it's divot. I have a spike. It's like a straight up spike. So that's a thing. How do I get there? I think we just hold. Yeah. This guy's trying to run away. There we go. That'll help. Off with his head. Let them eat cake. Something, something. All right, so now we got Noxerers. This is the concern. That's the concern, realistically. Okay, spear wallet up. Okay. Nice, well done. Nice. Ooh, that's good. So this guy's the scary one. Now we do have 8 of them, which is really nice. But nonetheless. Nice job, guy. Swords are killer in this environment, I would imagine. Okay, let's see what we do here. Ooh, that's not good, Casey. Don't take those hits. Oh, come on, 84% chance to hit. You gotta help me out here. Really? Oh, darn it. All these guys getting so big. We gotta get these guys down as quickly as possible. Oh, that's not a good... Oh, you ate my guy? Not great. Okay, excellent. That one's done. Oh, and Alexander's already out of room to breathe here. We gotta get this guy. There we go. Oh, that guy's done. All right, but he has a grazed neck, so he is bleeding a little bit, which is good. Perfect. Oh, come on, you gotta hit those. I really do want to get that kill. Wait, who was that? Caravan guard. Oh, whoo! No, you killed him! You killed the big Noxer! That was supposed to be my kill. Oh, whatever. I accept. Alexander. You were not supposed to get all beaten up like that. All right, you're all disgusting, but you actually look okay. We are running really low on stamina here. Yeah, that guy gets it. Of course he does. Okay, so all in all, 111 crowns, 6 tools and supplies. We got 2 jagged fangs out of the deal. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. So let's go back to Hatland. We gain the ground grains. The caravan is pretty much done at this point in time. There's still terrifying nightmares, which is not great. We can go ahead and return the item. Securing the cemetery is probably outside of my control right now. Unfortunately, that is the case. Prisoner's Rush. So we're looking for tier 1 with the Scythe skill. Prisoner's Rush is not that. That said, though, this guy is going to be an absolutely phenomenal dodge tank. So he is going to be on my team. So you are going to be dodge, DPG. This covers my keyboard, and I'm still a pecker at heart, so I'm just going to do D-tank. And we have no names for you as of right now. We have plenty of slots available here in the upcoming future, but you are going to be a dodge tank for right now. You're going to be in the back line. Actually, do we care? Do I care? Really? Who has terrible melee defense? Probably you. And Alexander, you have phenomenal melee skill. So let's take a look at your skills. You got Prisoner's Rush. You got dodge. You do have knife fighting as well. Now, the one thing that I didn't check is if you have brawny and relentless, and or relentless and nimble. So I kind of, that was really dangerous. I made a decision and lived with the consequences gladly at this time, but could have easily gone to regret that. This is a thick tunic with a leather jacket, so 55 in total. Your helmet is, well, I'll tell you what, it saved your life, so I can't complain too much. Chero's leveling up here. We're going to give you the melee attack, melee defense, and we probably got to give you some of that HP as well. Do kind of want to get... I've kind of been converted to the side of, you know, going to gifted, but at this point, you are going to be a... Wait, did I... Yeah, you're also a D tank. So, kind of whatever you want, honestly, but it might not be bad to have... you know, either like a mace or someone who's particularly skilled in that area, or even a cleaver, maybe. Because you have such great melee skill. Alternatively, you could be a two-handed. Ho-ho! Two-handed D-tank, right? There we go. So that is... Do we have anything that can work with that? You don't have recover, which is not great. Back to basics would be good. Back to basics is actually not a bad idea at all. Alternatively, having like cleaver mastery would be pretty good, I think. There's some flexibility there, definitely. We'll have to leave that be for right now. Aiden the Loyal is going to be continuing to level up here as we give him some resolve and some fatigue. Blend in, relentless, perfect fit. Taunt, debilitate. I don't really see the value in any of these, so we're just going to hold off for right now. I've only looked at this like 35 flipping times, and I still don't know what I want with these guys. So, is what it is. Let's go ahead and select this. 70 crowns in advance, 280 when the job is done, to figure out where your precious item is. 13 thieves, a few war dogs, some bandit rabble, and a bandit rabble poacher. And it looks like we are going to be fighting in a standard field, which is great for us. Wait, why do you have a... Oh, that's right. Because I didn't give you a flippin' weapon. What a guy. This guy's a boss. Oh, I hate it so much. It'd be great if these war dogs didn't automatically just charge the field, you know? Let's go ahead and wait with you. We'll spear wall it up. Let's go ahead and wait. Try and get these guys. Big hits. Excellent. Big hits indeed. I forget these guys had, you know, long weapons. Nice. I think that guy has a wonky bow. So he probably just move forward and attack. Or not. Nice job. Oh, that guy barely survived. Lucky shots do happen, of course. We need to be aware of that. But in this case, it does look like the odds are favoring us without any, you know, too terrible rolls on the bow. Or, yeah, that bow. I know there's also... I thought there was also a sling, but I do feel like it was only the one. And I just misinterpreted that. So, here we go. This guy will go up here. Let's make sure we can see through that. You can get up there, which is perfect. I'll get you over there as well. Almost there. Nice job. Well done. You know, despite the fact that you have relatively low damage, that is great. Or not damage, but melee skill. That is still very, very nice. Let's go ahead and collect our pay, and then we will probably go ahead and try and salvage a bunch of this stuff and up our tools. We haven't really lost too much in the way of tools, but still. Okay, you're leveling up. You already did, and then you are leveling up. So we'll address that in a moment, but But right now, let's go into the salvage tent. Let's make sure everybody's there. Salvage, and what do we want to salvage? Salvage that. That. So much of the garbage. Probably want to salvage this wonky bow too. I don't know. All right. Seems good to me. It's going to take 7 units of time to get 10 units of tools. Oh, back to camp. There we go. Hopefully. We'll see. Perfect. Good enough by me. So then, if we look at the marketplace, what is going on here? We are realistically looking at some crappy trade goods. Not crappy trade goods, but crappy prices on the trade goods, so not ideal. We could take our time and go up to Tannheim. Maybe we should do that, and then once we go up to Tannheim, we'll take... Oh, nice. 9 tools and supplies, always a good thing. We'll go up there. Let's go ahead and fight these guys. It's not really a big deal. Again, I forget to give you a weapon. We need to give you at least like a spear or something. Maybe a sword would be nice. Because you got that defense, so we can work with it. Having a bad time, huh? Let's go forward. Off with your head. Oh, that militia glaive is just so absolutely phenomenal in this early game because it one-hits guys like nobody's business. Of course, I can't hit anything else, but, you know, no big deal, right? Nice. Did 7 damage in total. I'll take it. Keep moving here. Move one up, get that down. I expect these guys won't be able to do too terribly much. Again, maybe those staffs could do a little bit of damage, but I don't think much. Okay, 1, 2. Let's see. There we go. Nope, just the 2 left. Okay, cool. All right, and that was quick and easy. We took a grand total of 36 damage on Alboin, 6 damage on Kimosabe, and 7 damage on Sheros. Of course, that is all for that. So if we look at the loot, 126 crowns, really not a bad deal for how much damage we took. And let's continue to move up and to the left here, over to Tannheim. 14 brigands. Let's see. I don't think they're going to fight us, and I'm not going to fight them if we are going to have to fight them in the swamp. That just seems like a terrible idea. We've learned our lesson. We're not doing it again. So, and everything's broken here. Why is everything broken here? All right, so they have terrified villagers. They're buying items for 25% less. They're selling items for 20% more. Yeah, that's just obscene. Now, we could take a look at this guy, who is great, but we don't have any room for him. Also, he doesn't have good stars right now, so that's just going to be we're just going to have to deal with that. We could return an item. 380 crowns. Oh, okay. I meant to say yes to that, but that is okay. Whackers Festa. Okay. Perfect. More per head we arrive with. And Whackers Festa is right down there. So that's perfect, actually. It is exactly what we wanted. And I do know that there was some... Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. So there's 2 options here, right? Okay, so there's these guys, which 10 crowns per head. No! Come on, you gotta be kidding me. I wanted that free money. No! That's gonna be 130 crowns. For free. Okay, well, that's good. That's good, I suppose. All right, well supplied, so selling items for a bit less, which is good. Still selling items for an obscene amount. We can't really sell... I would sell that quality wood, but I don't think it's going to be quite worth it. So let's instead just get some food, call it good. Tools are actually fairly cheap, so we'll buy a little bit of those. And yeah, so this military cleaver might not be a bad idea to pick up here in the near future, but more importantly, let's try and get some shields for our troops. So, Alboin, let's get you something. Let's get you a... You want to give you the hatchet? How much do you get for... You don't get any extra chance to hit with this. You do only have 53 attack. So we're going to give you that. Going to give you a shield. That'll take you up to 22 immediately. Now, up to 25, which is phenomenal. Let's get you the fatigue here. What would be good? What would be good? So we don't have the initiative perk in this one. We do have dodge. We do have relentless and brawny. So there's that. I mean, at least. We could get prisoner's rush and 12 melee skill and 40% armor penetration when using a knife or a shiv. 25% of this damage, or 25% of this skill applies to other daggers. So 12 melee skill divided by, you know, 20, well, times 0.25. It's going to give us 3 extra melee skill and 10% armor penetration. If we look at that, that's really not that big of a deal when we're getting a 20% chance to hit from this. So I think we're going to have to pass. As far as the perk that we choose goes, I think 9 lives probably not a bad deal. We can also see, actually, as I'm just noticing now, we are ready for our 2 new Battle Brothers. So that is very, very nice. We'll go ahead and hit you with the 9 lives to keep you alive a little bit longer. All right. Let's see, what else did I want to do? Casey, level you up. Great fatigue. Melee attack, melee defense, melee skill. Great. You are turning out to be a right proper lad. I love it. As a... I mean, essentially a dodge tank. I kind of want to do a... I kind of want to do one-handed sword mastery so that we can have a riposte. So I'm going to try that with Casey because he has really good melee attack. He does have very low range defense, which I didn't notice until too late, unfortunately. But that is what it is. So Blind Cougar is going to be fairly decent here as a two-hander. Backline two-hander, I should say. It is important to note. I like to put Executioner on you. What is that? Choke? Bloody Harvest? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do Executioner here. And then you guys are still waiting on your perks. GNL returns. Going to be leveling up here. You got to get you up to baseline melee defense because that's really not helpful. You also have pretty terrible initiative. I mean, none of these guys in the front line except for our dodge tanks are that amazing right now. They're going to be flippin' phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. But just right now. For you, I think we are going to get Axe Mastery because I have a feeling that this is going to be valuable in the near future. Cheros, the two-handed dodge tank, we're going to give you this for right now. And just solo it because you do have great melee defense, and I would like to keep it that way. For your ability, still nothing. Still got nothing. I'm sorry. Sorry, it is what it is. I'm still indecisive. I'll decide right before I die, probably. I'm probably going to be the way of things. So, regardless of that, we do want to take a look. Oh, no. How much money do we have? 257? Yeah, we don't want to do anything then. Never mind. We can't even hire anyone. So, let's go down to Eisenwall. We just need to pay a few thugs, a few poachers, lots of rabble. These guys look like they're not interested in us, which is good. So actually, let's go to Holm Island. If only he was happy about the mercenary. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's see here. Building re-effort. Buying and selling materials for 50% more. There we go. Sweet! So that is where we wanted to spend all that. On the negative side, it does look like there's nothing else for sale for us right now, which is whatever. We might as well sell... Is a shovel a building material? Maybe. We'll just sell these. I don't really care enough to justify that. I did forget to put the shield on someone. I think I wanted to give it to GNL Returns because he has pretty terrible melee defense already. And then at 1,000 gold, we can probably justify... buying some new stuff. A leather jacket would not be bad. Does anyone... Okay, so Cheros could use that. We already have a vast majority of our kind of front line geared up for this stage of the game, don't get me wrong. So is it worth buying any extra stuff? Like this full Akaton probably, I think, would be good. And then you could add that chain attachment. The chain attachment's a little bit expensive, but still. Is there... There's a tavern, there's a training hall, and there's a temple. We don't have anyone injured. Let's go ahead and take a look at who is available for purchase. So you have 30s attack and range, so it doesn't really matter what we do with you. You have minus 10 melee damage and minus 10% melee damage, and then minus 3 fatigue per turn, so probably not great. Sorel is too expensive. Obert is too expensive. Emmerich, too expensive. Also terrible stats. Rodolph, really great defenses. Middling attack. Not great star stuff. Prisoner's Rush, so that is a way. Fear of the Undead, and a Night Owl. Interesting. Aslog, great stars, but not... Well, actually, that could be very useful. Decent fatigue and decent initiative. I don't think I need additional... Yeah, I don't think I need additional dodge tanks, though. That's the issue that I'm running into. So, Hema. And I realize also I should have been looking at all of these guys, but until this town, I didn't necessarily have anything to purchase them with. So, kind of is what it is. Regina the Iron. Again, amazing defensive stats. Middling attack stats. 5+% melee damage. Determined. Prisoner's Rush. Adrenaline back to basics. Yeah, nope. We probably need to find a farmer that's gonna have the scythe. If I had to guess. You're a little bit expensive. You're not good enough. 59 out of 65. That's not bad. It's not bad. You are impatient, so you always act first. But you do have minus 5% melee defense and minus 5% melee skill and range skill and minus 10 resolve when battling the undead. So you essentially just can't be used against the undead because you have pretty crappy resolve to start with. It's a lumberjack. So I would imagine, yeah, you have woodsman's cuts. Okay, so it does look like that these backgrounds do determine kind of what you have in terms of that. Maybe that first level, weapon skill. So we'll see. 46 out of 42 is good for a fisherman, and 3 stars is even better, but I don't know that that's good enough. We probably want someone who's at least in the 50s in order to make that work, and you don't count because you also have no stars. Nope. Decent. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, I thought that was a... Don't ask. I don't know. Let's see. You know, I don't know why I'm looking at these things when it doesn't really matter if they have terrible stats such that they can't hit anyone in the first place. That's decent. Iron Lungs, Drunkard. Ooh, Drunkard's not good because that takes you down to 50 melee skill. We gotta pass on that one. Darn it. All right. Treasury transfer. 210 crowns to Tannheim. Tannheim is where? Tannheim is... No, that is not a day up the road. That is not 220 crowns worth of money. No way in the world. All right, 450 crowns for where? Hage? Where is Hage? Hage is probably like way over. Yeah, of course it is. You know what? Actually, we could do that and take a ship to Wickhaven. Let's do that. We'll take a ship to Wickhaven. Take a look at who we have available here before we go. Ragnar, nope. Gausbert, nope. Ermeltrud, no. Burchard the bear. Ooh, interesting. Huge paranoid. Maybe not. Kyria is a widow. Widows do appear to have some really great defensive stats. I don't know what that means. All right. A eunuch. I love that the eunuch is just a carrot. It's like broken. I feel... Oh. This is bad. He's dumb and fragile. We gotta pass on that one. Theedberga, the peculiar. 3 stars on melee attack, but just 46's base is terrible. Seamstress. I was looking for... Okay, Meek. Good stars. Decent base stats, but Nyctophobia, probably not the best thing for us right now. Scourging, so good with whips. Really great defense. Plus 3 stars in defense. Melee defense. That's not a bad deal. But you are dumb and fragile, so maybe that's not the best thing for us. Either way, I don't see anything really that valuable right now. Okay, let's go ahead and head in here. Ah, a taking action. Hunting beasts. Okay, we'll take it. Let's take a look at the higher. Okay, 61 out of 60. You are a pickpocket. So, phenomenal melee defense. Phenomenal base melee stats. Really? Wow. Okay. Do you have dodge? Do you have dodge? Do you have nimble? Cool. We're going to use you. All right, and you have 3 stars in melee attack, which is really good. Adrenaline. Bloody Harvest. Bloody Harvest is not a bad deal. I like you too. But I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. So let's equip you. And then we can give you that. Actually, do we care? You have pretty great base stats. So maybe what we do is we give you that instead. Oh, you already had a dagger. Because I am an idiot. And Alexander the Natural can be leveling up here. Now let's give you some fatigue and some of that. Rotation. You are going to be a backliner. Let's give you polearm mastery. Now, as far as polearms go, this is technically a polearm. This is technically a spear. So that's something to consider. If you had better stuff, I might give that to you. But either way. Let's get rid of this Apotheosis Potion. It's 1 hit point and 1 fatigue. Makes someone sick, but oh well. Casey, how about you? Deal. Why not? 60 crowns. For 13 Noxerers? Yes, please. Oh no. The group, they ran. Alright, so we currently have, Alright, let's see. Perfect. Yep. Alright, this is going to be worthwhile. Now, let's see what our 2 hunters, our 2 poachers have. Alright, Suniva. That's great. We knew what you were doing. You have 72 melee or range skill each. That is phenomenal. I love the idea of that. And then you missed both shots. Nice. You guys are rolling 40s? Really? With 72 melee skill? That's kind of crazy. Yes, me. Okay, we're gonna wait on you. Let's shield or spear wall. Spear wall. Let's get you up. You'll be fine, spear wall. Let's move you over here. So they're gonna come in here. Yep. Ouch. So as expected, they are gonna flank around. I don't really want to wait too long to keep these guys at bay. That one's not having a good day. Let's wait on this. These guys do not have great statistics, I'll tell you what. Let's wait for that. Okay, you're going to be put in harm's way here. Perfect. Spear wall. Spear wall. I think this will be okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Interesting. Nice job. Well done. You did a little bit. You did a little bit. Ooh, this guy is not in a good place right now. All right, we should probably go and support that northern flank here. Nice. Ooh, that was very close. In fact, he is now running because he was so injured, and for that, I appreciate you, my friend. Ah, that didn't work. Darn it. Let's get you moving there. All right, they are generally not pleased. Ah, double 55s. That's a little rough. Let's drop these guys. The more damage we can do to them, the better. Oh, come on, Suniva. Oh, Suniva's gonna die. Who has a bandage? Does anyone have a bandage? Am I... Yeah, I haven't equipped anyone. Ah, Alexander has a bandage. Your turn is already done. It's fine. Yeah. Ah, dang it. Nothing we could do based on my stupidity. So, is what it is. Nice. Well done. Those guys actually did some work. Although I am very unimpressed with their chances to hit early on. Yeah. It's over. Suniva! Broken elbow joint! You're a dodge tank! That's not helpful. That was some really good loot, though. Really good loot. Didn't get a... Interesting. So, Suniva, what actually were you supposed to be? You were supposed to be really great, yeah, defensively. So that's... Thanks for the dagger, my friend. Dang it. That was a really good pickup, and I hate to say goodbye. But I have to. Alright, poachers leave. Paid him a little bit of money. That's okay. Now let's see what we have here. So 51, 3 stars. 3 stars in initiative, too. That's a 7-star. That's pretty darn awesome. It's too bad the that last star is going on a useless stat, but that's pretty darn awesome. You also have kind of the normal stuff. Let's see. We have another anatomist here. Interesting. Avuko? Nope. Terrible melee stats. We're looking for someone who is fairly decent. Day Tailor. Nope. 48. Ah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Obtain the artifact. That might be a little too much for us right now. We could secure the cemetery. I would assume that that's probably something like Noxor's at this stage of the campaign. Could be totally wrong, though. Let's consider, though, getting some more bandages, because that killed us, and that's not cool. I'm going to pick up that militia glaive, as the militia glaive is quite nice here. We'll be equipping who, so you're sick, right, Casey? That's fine. You are fairly decent. You have an axe, and you are going to be picking up the militia glaive. Okay, good, good. And you should be here in 1 to 2 days. What is it? Flesh knitting? Mutates the body causing sickness. The only thing you are is sick. So, right. That's a thing. Let's go ahead and equip these guys with bandages here. Put one on each side here. I'm assuming you will get one eventually, Gino. But right now, that is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and secure the cemetery. Secure the Crypt of Mourning. Now, I do need to pay very, very close attention to how much we're actually doing here. I'm going to bring the cleavers. Nope, we're going to bring the cleavers here. These polearms aren't not going to be very good against the undead, but we do have other things to you know, kind of do them in. So, let's keep looking here. I'm interested to see what is... Oh, no. Nope. No, 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 no. That is a terrible, terrible, no good, very bad thing. They're chasing us, aren't they? Yes, they are. What's in the Crypt of Mourning? Undead.